Hey everyone, Dr. Ackerman here, and we're doing the active workout today. Today is day 2, which is also known as push-pull legs. So the idea of this workout is you're going to be using all the major muscle groups, all what we call compound movements, pushing, pulling, and then using your legs. So have some fun and work out with us. We're going to start here with push-ups, where you can do traditional push-ups, focusing on lowering yourself down slow and exploding back up to the top. Or you can do modified push-ups on your knees, keeping your body straight and focusing on lowering yourself slow and exploding back up to the top, squeezing the muscles of your triceps and chest. Performing bodyweight squats, you want to keep your legs shoulder width apart and try to touch your hands to the floor, fingertips to the floor, while keeping your head up and your shoulders back. Perform 10 to 15 reps, working on slow, controlled form. Next is a TRX back row, which you can use on the TRX straps, and if you don't have TRX straps, you can use a resistance band to do regular back rows. Focus on slowly lowering yourself down, which is called the eccentric, as well as coming up without using momentum. Here is what it looks like if you have resistance bands. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions, focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades back and down and moving the arms slow and controlled while keeping the head up, looking straight ahead. Next, we have bodyweight lunges, alternating stepping back from right to left. To make this exercise more challenging, you can perform lunges on one leg at a time while driving the opposite knee up and pausing at the top of the movement. To make this even more challenging, you can perform jumping alternate lunges, 5 to 10 repetitions on each side, making sure that you use your arms and legs together. Next, we have a chest fly with the cables, slowly stretching the arms away from the body and using the chest muscles to squeeze the arms together. Using the cables from a higher anchor point, you're going to pull the arms down and squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. Focus on looking straight ahead even though you're pulling the weight from above. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions, slow and controlled. Next, you're going to perform push-ups on an inclined bench or table. Focus on lowering your body down slow to the bench and exploding back up using the triceps and chest muscles. If you have TRX cables, this is a great exercise to perform, keeping your body straight, lowering yourself down slowly with your arms, and bringing yourself back up using your back and shoulder muscles. This is called straight arm abduction, and it can be done on the T-Rex cables or also with the resistance band, which we will show you next. Wrap the resistance band around your hands, keep your shoulders back and down, looking straight ahead, and slowly pull the arms apart until the chest and the cable come together. Make sure to keep constant tension on the cable when your arms come together so that there's no slack in between the cable. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions. Lateral lunges can be performed one leg at a time, keeping your hips back and looking straight ahead with your chest up. Welcome to the cool down, designed to be done after every workout during the active workout. Here is a hamstring stretch, working on keeping the legs straight and stretching the hamstring. Then adding in a toe flexion and extension to stretch the calf muscles as well. Crossing the leg over the opposite knee, you're going to push away first, feeling it in the hip flexors, opening up the hip, and then you're going to pull towards your opposite shoulder to get a nice stretch on the piriformis muscle. You can also do these same stretches in an upright position, stretching your hamstring, keeping the leg straight out in front of you, and then you could reach for your toe and pull your toe towards you to further stretch the calves. Bring the leg across the body to get into a piriformis stretch, also known as pigeon pose, which is a great stretch for the hips. Hold each stretch for 20 seconds. The hip flexor muscles are extremely important to stretch in between every workout because they constantly get tight from sitting all day. Make sure that you have your pelvis tilted underneath you posteriorly and your head is looking straight ahead, your chest is straight ahead, and your shoulders are back and down. If you want to add an advanced stretch for the hip flexor, you can use a towel or a band to lift up the back leg. Make sure to perform all the stretches on both sides. We don't want to forget about the upper body, stretching the chest muscle. First, you're going to bring the arm straight out to your side, stretching the larger chest muscle, pec major, and then bring your arm up overhead 45 degrees to stretch the smaller pectoralis minor muscle. Once again, don't forget to perform all stretches on both sides, holding for 15 to 20 seconds each position. Stretching the upper trapezius muscle, Push your shoulder gently back and down as you lean your head away. You can also use fingertip pressure to gently pull your head and stretch the upper trapezius further. Make sure that when you're performing this stretch and all stretches, that you come out of the stretch slowly. Next, to stretch the tricep muscles, the back of the arms, use a band or resistance cable to slowly pull the arm behind the head, keeping your arm parallel with your neck, getting a good stretch behind your triceps. Next is a rotator cuff muscle stretch, bringing your arm across the body and gently pulling the elbow across your body, feeling the stretch behind your shoulders and behind your shoulder blade. You can also then raise the elbow up higher towards the neck and chin to get a deeper stretch under the arm. Next, we're going to perform cat-cow, which is a combination of extension and flexion for the thoracic and lumbar spine. When you're flexing, bring your chin to your chest. When you're extending, bring your head up and drop your hips back. From this position, you're going to go into extended child's pose, reaching straight up overhead to feel a nice stretch in your lumbar spine. Walk your hand over to get a deeper stretch, bringing your left hand on top of your right hand to stretch the lower left side, and then bring your right hand over on top of your left hand to get a deeper stretch on your lower right side. Lastly, we're going to finish with a cobra stretch, which is a great way to finish all workouts because you're ending with extension, restoring the normal lumbar curve. Focus on breathing in as you go down and breathing out as you come up to help further the stretch.